I welcome everyone to the third video of Genomio Moodle tutorial series. In this video, we are going to see how we can add activities and resources to our course. Now let's log in back to our website as an administrator. Now let's go to the site home section and go to the network theory course. Here we have to first turn the editing on. Now after turning the editing on, you see there is a new option which pops out in all the sections. This is add an activity or resource. So let's click on it. So from here you can add any activity or resource to your general section or any of the subsections you have created. So in the activity section, you can either add an assignment, a quiz, feedback or a survey. And in the resources section, you can attach a book, any file, video links or a page which can be helpful for the students in the course. So let us add a few activities and resources in your course. So let me add an assignment first. Here you can give the name of your assignment, a little description about it. You can attach any file, a Word file or a PDF file where you can describe your questions of the assignments or the work you want to assign. And then here you can give the date and duration of that particular assignment. You can also control the submission types as what type of files you want to accept. There are so many other options that you can change according to your need. So let me create a demo assignment to show how it adds to the course. So as you can see, I'm creating an assignment named assignment 1. Where a student has to describe the difference between AC and DC in 200 words. I have also given a date. So here the submission type is online text with a word limit of 200. So let us save it and see how it displays. So when we go back to our KEC 303 course, the student will now be able to see this assignment 1 in the general section. Now let us add one more activity. Let us add feedback to our Unit 1 section of this course. Let us quickly fill the name of this feedback. So I have given the name of the feedback as feedback for Unit 1. I have given a short description also. And I have made this feedback available from 2 October. And after the submission, the students will get this message. Now let us save and display. Now in this feedback, you have to add questions. And you can do that by going into this edit question section. And there are different kind of questions. Either you can accept numeric answers, short text answer or multiple choice answers. So let us select a multiple choice answer. And in this multiple choice section, if you click on required, this question will become compulsory. And you can fill any question, whatever you feel is necessary for your feedback. And you can adjust all the settings according to your need. Let me fill this one quickly. I have created this multiple choice question for our feedback. And you can see this is how you can give your options for the students to select. And you can save it. And you can see that the feedback question looks like this. So student can select any one of the options. Let us go back to our course and try adding some resources to our course. And let me add this file first. You can give a name to the file. So let me call it network theory book. So you can give description or not as per your wish. And here whatever file you want to upload, you can just directly drag and drop here. So let me add a book file from here. Now you can see that the book is shown here and you can save and display. So let's get back to our course, and here as you can see the book is now visible. So once a student clicks here, he or she will directly be redirected to the book you just have uploaded. Now let's try to add a link to the general section of your course. So you go into the resource section and then you go to the URL and you can write the name of your link. So for example, I am going to add the link of my network theory introductory lecture video. So I will just write the name of this video and then I will put the link here that I have copied from the YouTube and then I will save and display. So when you go back to the general section of your course, you will see that there is a link available now. So once a student clicks here, they will be directly redirected to your video. Now, if you have your own video lectures on YouTube or any other website, let's see how we can embed that video directly in our course. So from here in the resources section, we will go to the label and let us go to our video. I will have to click on share and then on the embed link. And here I have to copy this whole thing and paste it here. But before pasting, we have to convert this text type as HTML from here. If I paste and save this, so here I can see that my video is embedded in the course. There is one more very important activity, which is time-bound quiz, and it is under the activities section. So we will have a separate video on how to add a time-bound quiz to your course.